When was the last time that you spent an entire day without your phone? Just like one day where you didn't go on Instagram or TikTok, or where you took a shower and didn't have to have music playing, or when you're eating dinner and you don't need to have something playing in the background. If I have your attention, then perhaps this video is for you. I am a 22-year-old girl who enjoys living like a 22-year-old girl should. I feel crazy that I'm thinking about getting a flip phone, and not for the aesthetic, but because I am so convinced that my phone is a negative vice. I studied communication when I was at Cornell and spent a lot of time actually researching the effects of like social media in relation to negative body image and eating disorders, and how these different social media platforms really contribute to this life of comparison, and honestly kind of promotes this sense of lack in our lives, which I find to be very unfortunate. It's instant gratification, and having that being more easily accessible with social media, I think, is becoming a more and more pressing problem. There's an increasing amount of awareness, but people still don't have the willpower and the strength to just not be on their phones all day. I want to specifically hone in on the opportunity costs. What about the opportunity cost of the people that you meet, the serendipity of, day-to-day life that kind of gets robbed as you're literally just on your phone? So, with that being said, I am challenging myself to do an entire day with like no phone. I really want to try being more mindful. I haven't actually done this in a very long time. The fact that this is even like a hard thing is crazy. I just want to be able to enjoy my day and not worrying so much about what other people are thinking about me or what other people are doing, and literally just living my life and fostering a sense of happiness, contentment. I am gonna start off tomorrow morning, and I will be checking in periodically throughout the day, and I will keep you guys posted on what tomorrow brings me. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, this is actually like surprisingly a lot harder than I thought it would be, and I've realized like how much I am on my phone like in the morning time. Like as soon as I wake up, I want to check my phone. I am like reliant on the phone to entertain me while I make my bed, while I brush my teeth, while I get ready for the day. I'm very reliant on content, listening to podcasts. I have this like itch to like check my phone and like put on some music or put a video on the background just to fill the background silence. I think that's bound to happen where I've been so used to being constantly stimulated. I feel like I am unlocking so much time. It's not even 9 a.m. I am thinking already of things to do to like fill my day, because I like don't know what to do with myself. So I'm gonna clean, I'm gonna try and be productive, but like, wow, it's so early and I already recognize how large of a role that my phone plays with entertaining me. I think this is clearly very eye-opening. I've got a lot of like just miscellaneous cleaning to do, so I'm gonna try and get that done before I go to church and start my day. My apartment is a mess right now. The ADHD is like driving me nuts because I want to like go over here and do that, but then I like need to focus, finish one activity one at a time. One at a time. Okay. Hi, Miss Olive. Hi. Oh. Check-in number 2. So I decided to go down to Soho to grab myself a matcha latte, which is my favorite Sunday activity because duh, who doesn't love a good matcha latte? And I decided to go and just like walk around, and I ended up shopping for like 3 hours straight because I had a facial that was booked at 3 p.m. and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to kill 3 hours of time and I don't have my phone. So what did I do? I decided to go to Aritzia and buy myself a bunch of work clothes, as one does. So I was very preoccupied in this time. I was very happy to be shopping, and I love New York, especially a New York rainy day. Like, what could be better? So I was kind of just living my best life. I am on my way to go and get a facial, so I'm really excited. Today is like a day of just fun. I feel like I'm shopping, I'm getting a facial. Life is good. Life is good. I am back, I am showered, I'm in comfy clothing. Huge thank you to Asia for the incredible facial. I've never felt more relaxed in my life. That was just so lovely. So I wanted to check in kind of on how I'm feeling and just like my overall thoughts as of 5 p.m. tonight. I am definitely feeling a little bit like unnerved. I don't know if that's like the best word to describe my feelings on this, but for one, I think I kind of made the mistake of distracting myself and finding like activities for me to do. I don't know that going shopping and getting a facial really was, I don't know, I felt like I kind of like maybe gave myself a bit more of a distraction than really embracing the uncomfortable silence. With that being said, I am planning to kind of spend the rest of my evening very mindfully and just kind of in a more silent space. Like I really want to get more, I've been trying to get more into like meditation, mindfulness, just overall like wellness. We are going to be trying to find activities to do that are peaceful and don't involve like distracting myself and trying to like fill up the time. Overall, my thoughts are that like I'm so much more reliant on my phone than I ever thought I was. I did not realize how large of a void that my phone fills. I think especially in situations where I might feel a bit like uncomfortable. It's a bit of an escape from having to deal with like the real world. And it's kind of what I said earlier about serendipity and the loss of that opportunity when you're constantly so focused on your phone. I just have been noticing like so many people feeling the need to distract themselves. What really gets to me is the idea that I'm not really living. Like I'm so caught up on external noise on my phone. And when I say external noise, I mean the content that I'm consuming. Like I'm so caught up in what everybody else is doing, what accomplishments, what life milestones people are getting to, what experiences others are having, instead of being more focused inwards and appreciating the things that I have. I really try to be intentional about gratitude, but I think having content so easily accessible at like my fingertips, it's so easy to get caught up in what other people are doing. It is really hard to avoid all of these different external noises. I am thinking more about other people when I use social media more frequently versus when I am solely focused on myself and doing things that just like make me happy. We end up losing that ability to just enjoy the little things and like live in the details. So with that being said, tonight is going to be about relaxation, rest, recovery, and just like peace. I want that to be kind of a theme of my night. I'm going to read a book. I'm going to like sit in the silence. I'm going to journal, and I'm going to enjoy my night. I love essential oils. I got like a bunch of Vitruvi essential oils. I got cedarwood, I got eucalyptus, retreat, and I have a fourth one. I got breathe. Eucalyptus is hands down my favorite. It's like the same one that they use at Equinox. They have these like cold towels that you can put around like kind of like at a spa, and they're just so fun, and I had to have it. And so I was like, oh my gosh, this like, I need my house to smell like a spa. And so I'm a bit smoke sensitive, so this is kind of like a nice little in between. I also got myself some Japanese incense as well. I got cedarwood, sandalwood. I got a couple more coming. I got like the sakura, like cherry blossom. So I'm excited. I love it.